Hey, good morning. Heading out to what's left of the garden to check the damage as in what the chickens have done for us. Again, like I told you, how we work the shavings and stuff out of our kennels, we also allow the chickens to come into our garden when we're done harvesting and have a feast. This is their year-end love affair of fresh food. So we're all done the garden. We still got some cannabis out here for the dogs. There's still a little bit of everything. The celery, I let it grow back and it grew nice, but it isn't very good. Our spices are doing really good. Berries are doing good. I've got some of these bags already emptied. We had pepper and lettuce in them, and these were the potatoes. The potatoes I have already started to add compost to. So here you see some of the wood chips. There's ash from our fire pit, and in the center I put about probably 60 red wigglers in there. So we redo them every 2 or 3 years. There's another one I just composted, and on top of that, it's fall right now here in Oregon, so I guess it's fall everywhere. Leaves will be coming off the trees. That's a huge job because there's a lot of trees, and we basically grind them up and they'll go on too, and those will feed the worms. There's several things that we still have to add to it, but I'm trying to get started. I'm trying to do 4 bags a day. There's a lot of bags out here to do and to get cleaned up, but I want to give the chickens a couple weeks to just get in here and take care of this. Our corn's all done. I got a lot of corn out of just these 3 bags. A lot. Our freezer's got one whole shelf full of corn on the cob for the winter. Chickens aren't real fond of peppers, but they will get in and start cleaning the bags. And this one they have really gotten in and churned it up, which is perfect. They're my little cultivators. Mom's out here with her babies. We actually lost one this morning. I'm not sure what happened, where he went, or anything. Good old hawk probably. We've still got some cherry tomatoes, and these are actually so good. They're like candy. I did freeze dry a whole bunch of it, and the taste is phenomenal. Like having breakfast in the grow. We still have a lot of peppers. I've already done like 3 harvests on these and freeze dried them, so we've got jars and jars, and I don't have room anymore. We still got some peppers out here. They're nice, so anybody local wants any. We have a bunch. Some of them got hit pretty hard the past couple nights with the cold, and that's fine. Chickens, we're just done. There is some, wow. Didn't realize the bell peppers. There's a lot there. Look in here. Holy cow. Holy cow. Maybe we better grab some more and just... I shut the freeze dryer down because I was pretty much just done with it, but we may have to... lots of stuff. Tomatoes are still rotting, but I may have to go ahead and do another batch just to not waste them too bad. So what's left of the tomatoes. I ran the mower yesterday. I wanted to keep it down out here, and a lot of them were out here on the ground, so I just smushed them up. But chickens are in here. They've got a couple weeks to... There's another mommy right there with her 2 babies. She's bringing them in to have a meal. That's just great. Get in here and have at it. We still do have some of our cannabis going. I've been harvesting for the last 3 weeks, and got quite a supply for the dogs. This is a sherbet, and I'm not happy with it at all. The bud is not firm at all. So, which is fine for the dogs because basically we just grind it up and cook it with coconut oil. But it's just, to me, it's just not a good bud. Yeah, this one right here, same thing. They're just squishy. There's a lot of, oh my God. Wow. There is a lot of resin on them, so they're still good, but I'm letting them grow. We still got a couple weeks of some good weather, so just give them a couple weeks of growth still. We've already gone through and harvested out of like the mimosa we harvested all the top buds. I mean, we've got some nice buds put away, and those will be put away, freeze-dried, and safe for the dogs for years to come. This right here is a Palpatine. Very nice bud. And this has a nice ratio of THC, CBD for the dogs, and they really love it. And so do I. Yes, I smoke. I smoke at night. It helps me sleep. It helps with pain. I take no other medications. I don't even take aspirin. And it's great. I will never go back to taking pharmaceuticals ever again. Ever. So if you haven't tried it, go to your nearest dispensary, if it's legal in your area, and ask them for what your needs are. You know, mine was sleep, being able to relax at night, fight a little back pain, and my whole life has changed now. It's awesome. But here's Mommy still out here. They're going through. The little raptors are cleaning everything up. I went ahead and left what's left of the cucumbers. I cut some of them open. That's so the babies can get in here and eat it all up. But so 48 bags. We're extending this next year. I can't wait till next year because we are going to be adding to this garden so much. You can kind of see it in the background. Ooh, it's bright. There's 48 bags out here right now, and our plan is to extend it. And we're actually going to start going down the sides of the fence and add more bags through there. In the corners, we're going to do potato bags. And my potatoes, I got like 150 pounds worth of potatoes for the dogs this year, which is great. But they weren't very big. And I like the big potatoes, and they're just easier because I can go out and grab 3, and that will cover all the dogs and stuff for their food. But our soil in the bags was a little too dense for them, so we're going to do a compost and see if we can't do it that way and make a little bigger potatoes. You know, the weight isn't the big deal, but I'd like to have some nice big ones for them. But we're hoping next year's going to be a blast. We're hoping and hoping for a really good year next year. We are doing some arbors. Me and my husband had so much fun out here this year. He loves to come out here and work. The peppers, tomatoes, all of that area, that was his. Eric takes care of all of that. He actually started them from seed, grew them in the garage. Basically, I take care of the cannabis, the corn, the potatoes, onions, and things like that. But it was an awesome year. An awesome year. So next year should be better. We've got enough food saved for us personally for all winter. And we've put away probably of each thing out here 2 to 3 bags of freeze-dried saved for 25 years down the road. So if next year, you know, we don't get a garden, we've got everything we need. So next year we're going to be growing different things too. We're, you know, not going to do the typical. We want to have our, you know, supply of freeze-dried put away with all different stuff. I don't want to keep growing the same things. So we'll do different this year. Then if we need tomatoes, we'll add in. The tomatoes have been really great. I actually sliced them into slices, put them in the freeze dryer. I've got them in a jar on the counter. So when my husband makes his lunch in the morning to go to work, he throws on a freeze-dried tomato on his sandwich. Well, that freeze-dried tomato takes all the moisture from the lettuce and the meat and everything and reabsorbs and becomes a fresh tomato. So he gets fresh tomatoes every day. It's awesome. So I'll keep you posted on how we're doing this. I'll show you some more of the freeze-dried we've been doing, some more of the herbiculture we're doing with the chickens, and the permaculture we're doing with the chickens, and a little bit of everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.